Okay, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Flawless Rage 2. I am your host and owner of the channel, Andrew. Okay, tonight we have got a bit of an interesting one for you. We've got 3 builds on the go. One of them you won't see yet, but the other two, you will. So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to do half an hour on one, half an hour on the other. Okay? Now, I'm building something which is taking fucking forever, but it's getting done. So we're going to head there first, and I'm using the alligator bar for it because it has now been turned into a prison. A correctional facility is what it's been used for. So, let's see how we get on. Yep, a prison is what it is. So, we are here at the minute. We're outside the front. It's all been redone. So, we've got a door there. We've got the courtyard over here, which is where the prisoners are going to go. Relax, chill. We've got a visitors go to reception thing. So, you walk in here and go around the corner. There is reception. And you go in here, and that'll be sort of like who you're here to visit, that kind of thing. Also, you can, book in there and stuff like that. We've got some protective glass there, of course. Safety first. Through here, this is going to be the dining room for the lunchtime rush. If you go out of here, this is the courtyard. It's all been knocked back. I've knocked everything back. Okay. If we go, let's go through here first. This is where you get taken down into a corridor. Through here is going to be sort of like a gardening project area. We're outside, so why not? A little bit of a gardening project area there. And if you go through this door, this is where you'll get into the visitors centre. And this is what's going to be the visitors centre here. And then to the cells, you go through here. And they're all been sorted out. They're going to just have a bit of paint on the wall and, just a little bit going on in here. Very, very bare bones these are going to be. I've put toilets in some of them, haven't in some others. So we're going to see how we get on there. There's 3 there, and there's 3 along there. I have put a staircase in. And upstairs is where some more cells are going to go, and that's where we're going to start tonight. So, we're going to start at this far wall over here, and we're going to go straight away with beds. Now, there is shower areas and stuff like that. I haven't shown you that yet, but I might do that in just a little bit. I've been using the same beds. I've been using these bunk beds. I thought they kind of look okay for what we're doing here. So let's chuck that on there. Let's put that bed there. Okay. Now what we have to do is build in where the toilet and stuff is going to go. But before we do that, I'll allow enough space for it anyway. So if I allow enough space for that, so how about out here, there? And we'll go along to here. About there, actually, I think. We can always modify it later on if we need to. It's not a massive deal. Okay. So, yep, decided to turn the alligator bar into a prison. I am still working on the adult entertainment club, let's say. That you'll be seeing in just a little while. Because we're working on both tonight. A little later, as I said I would be before, because in the UK here, I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here is on. We watch it every year, and this year I'm watching it especially because the future King of the Jungle, I hope, Mr. Jack Osborne is on there, so that is why I'm a little bit late. Look at the fucking, oh my god. Look at how we did that. I know one of the ladders you can't really get to around the side there, but they'll just have to jump or something. I don't know. But yeah, and I was thinking about sort of like doing something like this, and I was thinking, what can I do? You know, what really, really can I do? And then I thought, well, why not just build a prison? I haven't done anything like that before. I'm trying not to do too much of a simpler build. I'm trying to go out of my comfort zone when it comes to this, and this is definitely out of my comfort zone. You know, so that's why I'm doing it. So there you go. There's the first cell. We'll put the door in. And I've been using... I'll find it and show you. I've been using this door here, which is the potpourri door, apparently. How that is potpourri, I don't know. Potpourri has different colours and smells odd. So that's that door. So that's going to be one cell. All the outside exterior will be painted. You might notice also downstairs it's got a different type of flooring. That's not just concrete. That is an actual sort of tile flooring that I use there. A bit of a jump to get up there as well, but nonetheless, let's carry on with what we're doing here. So, beds again. So tonight is just sort of like, you know, getting a little bit of this sorted because I have been at this all morning today. I've started it a couple of days ago and I've decided, you know what, fuck it. I just sort of like thought, let's just get it done, out of the way. So yeah, right. The cool thing about it is we can match up where we are, and then oh, I don't know if that's pushing it a bit. I'm going to go one extra on that one. I'm not entirely sure on that. So we're going to go like this. I suppose I could always adjust it later if I wanted to, but I'm happy with it how it is at the moment. It's just an idea I had, really. But yeah, the streams for the next couple of weeks are going to be roughly around this sort of time. Some may be a little bit earlier, all dependent on what I'm doing. Because, like I said, I'm a celebs on, and that comes on at 9 o'clock at night and sometimes finishes at 10:30. Tonight it ended at 10:15, so I wasn't too bad about that one. That just worked out fucking perfect, didn't it? So yeah, there are some which is going to be finishing at just gone 10. So yeah, a little bit later streams, but you know, I'm going to try and keep these to 45 minutes to an hour. I'm looking to go for about an hour tonight, so roughly about 11:30 is when we should roughly finish tonight. But is anybody getting sick of Christmas adverts yet? Because I know I definitely am. I mean, I understand. I mean, this is a bit of a talking point, but it's also a bit of a rant, right? I understand companies have got to get their products out there and stuff, but I wouldn't mind if it was different products. I wouldn't mind if it was different companies, but it's the same one every time. You know, I'm not interested in fucking John Lewis. You guys know that. You know, I'm not interested in any of that shit. I'm just interested in sort of like, you know, the regular kind of stuff. One thing I really do miss is the old school Christmas adverts. Now, they were absolutely phenomenal. You know, I mean, in my house, even if I have to play it off YouTube, I do. In my house, it's not Christmas until I've seen the old Toys R Us ad from the 1980s, the cartoon one with Jeffrey. You know, not that I want to be a Toys R Us kid one, not that one. The Magical Place one, you guys might know it. And to me, I mean, I always play that on Christmas Eve because that signifies Christmas for me. I'm not too excited about Christmas this year, I won't lie to you. It's just, I've had a fucking hell of a year, and knowing that another one's just around the corner, you know, kind of like pisses me off a bit. I'm hoping I have a better year next year, but in terms of sort of like 2025. A lot of people, and you know, a lot of people are sort of like, "Yeah, it's going to be my year next year." No, it's not. I'm sorry, it isn't. It's just not. You know, and I don't miss. Fucking hell, I don't wish to be sort of like a party pooper or anything, but it's not. You know, there we go. So we've got 3 more cells up and running here. We're going to do some along here, and maybe some along the back wall. But we're also going to knock a big hole in the floor, so we can have sort of like a view straight down as well. So that is the route that we are taking with it. I have to leave a little bit of a gap between this one and the next one. So what I'll do is I'll start building around about here. And that could come out a bit more, couldn't it? Right. I don't know, that might be okay. I'll build it up for now, and if I need to add on to it, I'll add on to it. But yeah, we'll get to more Christmassy items the nearer to December we get. We ain't there yet, okay? We got a bit of time. So I guess the next thing to talk about is, well, I'm not talking about it because I'm bored. The weather. It's getting cold out there, guys, especially here in the UK. We've got nights of -1 up to -5, and it's, you know, I hate the cold. I'm not a fan of the cold at all. You know, I really can't stand it. And, I mean, a lot of people love the cold. I'm not that guy. I'm the sort of person who just wants to be, you know, warm and comfortable. I've said it before. I like my creature comforts. I do. I like my creature comforts way too much. And I like to be warm and comfortable, you know. Put it this way, the perfect night for me is sort of like some southern fried chicken, chips for tea, right? Some Pepsi Max, horror film, and to be nice and warm and cozy. That is the life that I like. That's how I like to do things. I fucking hate the cold. But what can you do, right? I mean, you know, the cold is the cold at the end of the day, and it is that time of year for it, unfortunately. I've slightly misjudged this wall, I'm now noticing. It'll work, but I slightly have misjudged that. So if I just fill that in there, we'll then go over to here and we'll keep going with it. So it's got an extra brick there. So these cells might just be a tiny bit longer, but that's okay. That's absolutely fine. As you can see, I've got a hell of a lot of painting to do. There is so much painting to do. I might even leave this, because I've been doing cells all morning. I might even leave the cells once I've done these, and we might go do something else here at the prison. But we shall see. It is a bit of a, you know, a bit of a different project for me, this one, has to be said. But I just thought, what can I do that I haven't done before? And then I thought, you know what, why the fuck not? Let's do it. So, that's exactly what I've done. But yes, we're going to be working on this and the Adult Entertainment Club tonight, which I've named at the moment. That name is subject to change. I may change it if I can think of any you know, more depraved names, let's say. But yeah, I've got it. I've got the basis of it going there. It's nearly done, that one. I don't know if I'm going to be working on that one tomorrow or if I'm going to be working on this. I mean, this is a huge deal, this one is. But yeah, I've got one hell of a lot of painting to do here. I've got, you know, you'd think for a prison, being bare bones kind of thing, it would be easy. It ain't easy. It's really, really tricky. You know, when you think about everything you've got to put in, you know, the shower area, which I'll show you in a minute. We might even go and do that soon. Um, you know, I've got, oh, fucking hell, I've got an entire line up there that needs to be, well, that ain't going to be very good, is it? There we go. Beautiful. So now we've got the start of our cells there. Let's get the door in it. I'm doing them one by one so I know where the hell I am with things. Right. On to the next, beds. And so on and so forth. That's what we're doing with the cells. I can build probably about another one or two cells on that. So what I might do is actually go and show you guys the shower area now. I've kept the original alligator bar as is. This is going to be just a bit of a waiting room for when people are waiting to go and see people who are, you know, visitors and stuff. Plus, this is going to be sort of like a bit like security as well. We're going to have stuff up there. Also, one thing I do want to show you guys is there is some lights up there, some lights up there. I might go onto one of the roofs and build sort of like a watchtower or something, you know, and see how we get on with that. But it's upstairs where we're going now. This is going to be like the recreational area. So what was the bathroom and stuff, I've just taken out. There is going to be sort of like a toilet area, but it might be up here. I don't know. I've kept that because I might stick that in there as well. And through here is going to be like the shower area. So I think to actually do something other than fucking cells, we're going to be, you know, let's do this area and let's turn it into some showers, yeah? Because in about 10 minutes, I'm going to be swapping over to the strip club and we're going to be doing some work there. So what else we got to get rid of here? A packet of crisps on the floor and some more shit to be hoovered and a remote control. Now, there is, you know, I do have to find the space for a toilet area. I don't know if I might even put one on the floors of where the cells are. But I also figure, well, the toilets themselves have got, you know, the cells have got toilets. So is there any need really for me to build a toilet area? So I may or may not do that. I will in the visitors, definitely. I'll just build sort of like a little cubicle or something in there. But let's clean this floor up and get all these bits and bobs off it, all this junk. And this area we can turn into showers really, really easily. So first things first, we need to take out these windows and blinds because we don't need those. Lovely. And then we'll just fill that gap in by building a nice wall in each. So, yeah. I've just basically, I hadn't really even thought this one through. I have just winged it, this one. Not really much thinking through has been done on this. But I have to say the club is coming along and looking amazing. It really is. It's looking so good. And I thank Frozen District for putting them neons in because they've added a real touch to it, you know? Obviously, no neons here. This is a prison, not a holiday camp. So, there we go. Right. We've got something on the wall there we need to take down. Okay, so let's do it. So let's turn this into a shower area. So we could just go basic, or I could go with a little bit of colour, maybe. I think when it comes to this, I'm going to go with some brick. Should I go with brick? No. You know what? Let's go with this one on the wall. Make it bigger. And we'll get like about 3 of those. Let's make it like that, and let's just run it and get it done. Where's me crew at tonight? Massive shout outs go out to Boston, Kathy, and Pam, of course. I have got another idea for a build as well, so I'll be doing that. The house that you're not seeing is my Christmas build. Now that I'm not going to completely finish it. I'm going to do it. I've already changed what house I'm using twice, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to then put that on the floor, and I want it on the wall. Arseholes. Right, okay, let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it, and then when I'm going to stream on the 23rd. There's be 2 streams that night, and that's the 23rd of December, people. Right, 2 streams that night, and there's going to be all sorts of stuff going on. We've got House Flipper is going to be happening, and Train Sim is going to happen as well. If I don't do, I'm not doing GTA this year. I'm not doing WWP this year. I know I haven't really streamed wrestling all that much. I've made like a couple of videos, and also I have done the Hulk Hogan tribute. God rest him. But I haven't really decided to do anything else yet, wrestling wise. I have got characters made. It's just a case of, I've got a lot going on Flipper at the minute, so I don't know when I will do WWP. So that will be coming eventually, but it's just a case of when, really. And not even that. I know. So, but we're getting there with it. We are definitely getting there with this. I think because I fucked up, I'm going to need more tiles. Yep, I'm going to need some just to finish that little bit off. If I didn't mess up, I would have had enough. Oh, that really sucks. Okay. Not a problem, though. We can fix it. That's what House Flipper's all about. It's a learning curve at the end of the day. I'll just put some tiles up here just to, finish that part off. And because this is predominantly, I suppose, a men's prison, I'm going to leave it open. That way the guards can sort of like, if any fights break out or anything, guards can get here quick, that kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking. So let's do that. And now we'll do the floor properly. And I haven't used this yet, but this is like a very sort of worn kind of tile. I'm going to make it bigger. You'll see what I mean. It's kind of worn. So my thinking is to change the color of the tiles and just leave it at that. Let's see how we get on with it. I mean, there's showers all the time, multiple people showering in prison every day. So, I imagine the tiles would look worn. So just thinking about that, gives me this idea. So if we do this, I'm going to finish these showers up, I think, and then we'll be moving on to the club. Because I do want to get both built in tonight. I have taken some advice from my brother Boston as well, and using tiles to do the ceiling inside of the club. And it is a hell of a lot quicker and a hell of a lot more easier. So there you go. There is that. Now, this ceiling leaves a lot to be desired. Can we paint it, or should I come back to that? Do you know what? I'm going to come back to that because I'm running short on time tonight. Let's go here then. Now, showers. We can do that one, or we can do that one, which is pretty much the same fucking thing anyway. We do have other showers in here. Now, I was thinking this. Like open sort of thing. And just putting multiple of them in. And Pam is in. Hello, Pam. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Welcome to prison, Pam. I am making a prison. Because why not? There we go. We have a shower room that needs to be finished. I'm just going to show Pam around this place as she's just come in. So this is the obviously the shower room. This is going to be the recreational area, all up there and stuff. Downstairs, this is the dining room area. This is the courtyard. I've been working my ass off on this one, I'm not going to lie. Reception area. Through here we've just seen. Going to be a little garden area out here, like a garden project for the prisoners. A visitors centre. And here are the cells. And they're all the same. You know, these are what the cells look like. Just got to put the toilets and stuff in some of them. Done the floor there. And tonight we've just been building upstairs a little bit. And also, if I go... No, I don't even know the own way around my own fucking prison. Yeah, through here is going to be, like I say, the dining room. Outside, we've got the visitors go to reception sign. We've got some lights on the ceiling. And yeah, a little bit needs to be finished off here, but it is working out and it's working well. You could use the guards, yep. Yeah, I might actually do that. And as you've just seen, we've done the shower area up here, and I think that's come out quite well. I'll paint the ceiling and stuff another time, but that nice worn sort of tile, I really like the idea of that. Shit, that would be good inside a pool. I might even do another build with a pool and put it in. I do have a much simpler build in mind, which I'm going to be doing after I've done this and the club, but we're going to now go to the club. So we ain't done yet. We're now going to go to the club, and I'm going to go home. Thank you, Pam. And what we're going to do is do a bit of work there. I'm going to be doing 2 builds on this stream because there's a lot to do. I do have a third one on the go, like I said at the beginning of the stream, which is the Christmas house, but you guys ain't seeing that until the 23rd. So I also wonder if we're going to get a winter update with another actual, you know, Christmas house. I mean, we have the last couple of years and stuff. So the Dirty Laundromat, we're going back there. We've been there before. We made a music festival, but now it is a strip club. Pam says, "Wow, you're busy." Oh yes, I've got so many ideas for different builds, and I just think, you know, I can come back to that one later. I've got to sort of like, you know, pump the brakes on that a little bit because, you know, we've got to do it. So I've got some pictures on the wall there, and welcome to Creamies. The name is subject to change, but at the moment it's Creamies. I've got some more painting to do on the outside here, and I've also got a bit more tiles to put on the roof inside, and that's where I'm starting tonight. So without any further ado, let's get to that. It shouldn't take too long. You may also notice as well, I've done the wall there. I've done some neons around the staging. I've got the bar in and everything. I've gone with a different colour on every stage with the lighting, just to, you know, where did you get the pictures? They're the pictures I downloaded ages ago, Pam. What I did is I went to into where are we? Decorations, and then I found the custom picture frame. I went to custom picture, and it came up with the built-in ones. But then I clicked on user, and ages ago when I downloaded picture packs, I thought I'd lost them, and they're all here. All of the picture packs. Well, if you're on the same account, you should still get them. So try this trick, and hopefully you'll get some back because there's so many, pictures here that I thought I'd lost and I now have again. So we might be doing another project very, very soon using said pictures. But yeah, that's what I did. You checked. Oh. Shit, that's not good. Right, okay, hang on. No, need a little bit of the old H2O. Fucking throat's drying out again. Fucking hell, I hate this time of year. Fucking hell. Fucking throat's drier than a nun's crotch. Right, okay, let's get into it. So, I'm just taking Boston's advice and actually using the tile, and it actually looks pretty damn good. So I will give him credit for that. I will give him full fucking credit for that because it's so much fucking quicker than painting. And this is a big ceiling, and I hate painting of the ceilings. I really do. Unless they're small and they can be done in a matter of seconds, I can't fucking stand doing ceilings. But it's just one of them things that has to be done. I'm a glutton for punishment. That's what it is. I'll build these things and then think about the fucking ceiling size later. But yeah, I've done that. Okay, so match them up and just get all of it fucking done. I'll show you around what I've done inside the staffing room. You might remember that. Look, that was pretty bare bones before. It's had a bit of an upgrade. It's been done, but I haven't done the ceiling in there because I built the fucking thing too high, so I might just leave that one. Right. Let me... Yeah, I don't know where to go. Fuck it, start there. It's nearly done. This ceiling is nearly done, and I'm very, very happy about it. The ceilings I find on this, when it comes to the painting, I just find sort of like that's the job that I avoid if I can. If I just sort of like, I'll come back to that later, and then I think, well, shit, I got to stream it, so I got to do it. I suppose streaming helps me to fucking, actually get these things done. Because when I wasn't streaming and I'd come on Flipper, I just sort of like leave things. Right. But yeah, I've done the whole, ceiling's nearly there. Come on, just a few more fucking tiles and we're home. Oh, yes, and that feels really good to have that done. Right, the ceiling is done. Now I just need to do that wall. But let me take you out to the staff area. It's not much glam to it, but it does the job. Pam says, please drop a like, lovely people. Thank you so much, Pam. I appreciate that. So, yeah, there's the ceiling here. But what I've done in here is I've got to put chairs along there. We might do that in a second, actually. I'll put some mirrors along, tables, dressing rooms. We've got a little kitchen-y kind of area over here. 2 kettles, coffee machine, couple of microwaves, 2 fridges, and a whole bunch of wardrobes and that for costume changes, that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's coming along, and it's coming along well. Let me see if I can find some seating for these tables. So we're going to want to go in there benches and chairs, or should we go stools? Sold. I love it already. We're just going to put these along. Lovely stuff. It's coming along. There we go. Instead of putting individual lights also, I just done a couple of neon strips there. I just thought it'd be easier. You did see here the other night, this is the toilet area, shower area. Got 3 cubicles there. We've got all that done and some showers in there. Where should we go now? Pam's liking it. Thank you very much, Pam. If I head upstairs, you saw this bit the other night, but I will just refresh you. I've also put the toilet sign up there for the toilets for the punters. So we've got just your single solitary toilet in there. We've got some squirt machines there. And we've got a couple of sinks. Your private rooms, this one is done. As you may have saw the other night. You've still got your nice lotions there and your tissues ready for a good show. And there's a nice pole in there and that in there as well. Just, making it a little different to before. The only problem I have is sort of like I've got a massive space out here. What to do with it? I don't know. I'm thinking, should I put sort of like a food outlet up here or something so you can grab snacks? Should I put another bar upstairs? Because you could put another little bar along the wall here. So all things to think about. But that's the inside of there done. I've just got to go along that wall with some black tile. That I've done purple just to set it apart from the rest of it. But I think what we're going to do now, we may as well just paint the rest of it. I'm doing it a pink because, well, why wouldn't you, right? So let's move this over to here. Right, and then we can get some painting done. If I choose the right friggin' tool. Right, let's go. So we'll start here and we'll just go up and paint as much as we can. It's the good thing about this, it runs along. It's so much easier to do. Right. I really need to stand fucking closer so I can actually get this done. Give it a little bit more coverage there. There is going to be more neons and stuff going on the outside of this. But it's really, 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 I'm happy that they brought these new places in as well, because it gives me an opportunity to, kind of experiment and see what I can do with these places. I will cover that up there with pink, because why not? Make it all pink. I've kept some of the black in there as well, but just to break up the colour a bit. Right. Pam says, so today I took a photo from my mum's photo that were given to me to keep on my phone. And a white heart appeared on your phone photo. That's awesome. Wow. That is so cool. Very good. Send your messages, Pam. She's still there. She's looking out for you. Hell yeah, I'm not surprised. Right, we've only got a little bit of creamies to do, if you see that. I don't know if another pot of paint might be needed, but we'll see. Can I get close enough to fucking paint, though? Oh, yes, hang on. I saw a square. Right, we're going to use that fucking square, and we're going to take advantage of it. I am aware I've got to paint the rest of it, but, you know. You know the funny thing is, though, I just painted all this pink and I don't know if I like it or not. Right, let's jump down and take a better look. I mean, it certainly makes a statement. I'll give it that. That's all right. You should see it at night time. It does look amazing at night time. It really does. I know I've got to do down here and stuff, but that's all good. I left that original light up there. Let me. Oh yeah, hang on. I can't go to them beds because I can't get to them. Let me get a bed and show you it at night time, and then we'll do something else with the place. Just get a normal bed. Do you know what? I'm going to buy that. I'm going to sleep in the Scooby fucking Doo bed. Hell yeah. There we go. Right. And that's what it looks like at night time. So you can see sort of like the impact that it has and the pink really working. That's why I did it pink. You know, it actually looks like something that you'd go to. You know, 3 pictures on the outside there. Might put some more pictures up here as well. I wish in a way you could resize the lettering, but I found the biggest lettering I can. So I'm happy with it, you know. I think it's pretty damn good. I do want to neaten these blacks up here though, but I'll do that at a later date. I'm not too fussed about that at the minute. I think what we could do is maybe we could do the car park area. Because as you can clearly see, it needs attention. And that won't take too long to do. I'm just going to check along here and see and make sure I've got everything I need here. So that path needs to be rebuilt. So, yeah. Let's do some car parking area, I think. That was a shit throw, wasn't it? There you go. That's better. Let's chuck that over there out the fucking way for a bit. Right. An empty box. We can get rid of that. So this is what I'm going for. The asphalt kind of look. So I'm literally going to just buy a bunch of that. And then we'll just get doing the car park. It's as simple as that. I've also redone that wall as well here. Don't know if I should make that wall bigger, but oh, fuck my ass and call me a bitch. Look what I've done here. There we go. I always do that. Let's buy some more. Always go too far with it. Oh, yes, we also have a nice bush. Who likes my bush? On the game. This thing. That's what this club's for. Right, okay, so let's run some more of this stuff up here. Nice one. Right. And then we'll just do the car park area. We're going to keep running out of shit. But yeah, there's a lot. I have been doing quite a bit of work on here, and I've just gone on the fucking path of that shit, ain't I? Fuck me. What the... No! Get rid of the cunt. Thank you. I've been doing a hell of a lot of work on this. This is what I do sort of like in the mornings once I've finished like doing washing up or any housework chores that you know I've got to do. I just come on here and do this kind of thing. It serves me quite well, you know. after everything is going on and has been going on, I think House Flipper is the game I find most comfort in at the minute. There's some shit going on that you guys I can't talk about. It's not too bad, but it's affecting me the most out of everyone. And this game just brings me to a completely different, brings me back down to earth where I need to be with it. So the relaxation of this is fucking real, trust. Because I've been using this as like a relaxation tool, this game. That's why I'm building so much stuff at all the same time. I've also got to think of a name for that prison as well. I have one idea in mind, but I might go with it. I might not. I might even change the name of this from Creamies to something else. I don't know. We shall see where I go with it. Oh, it is helping. It's, what's going on ain't too drastic, but it's more of like something which I have to do every day, but it's pissing me off, and I mean pissing me off royally. It's to do with a family member, and that's really all I can say, but they are fucking getting on my nerves. And when you're in a position where you can't really say anything, and if you do, they'll sort of like fucking start fucking crying like a fucking 6-year-old about it, Maybe at a later date I might reveal a bit more, but at the moment, I feel absolutely fine. I can say that. It was making me ill. It was making me ill mentally. My mental health was starting to get affected quite badly through it. But now I'm not so much. I have taken steps to make it a little bit easier on me. However, the person it involves is such a fucking child that's unreal. But I am happy about one thing. I'm talking, I said I wasn't really talking to one of my sisters all that much. I'm talking to her again now. I sorted things out with her. So at least there's that. So that's a bit of good news. That is looking quite good, I think. They've just got to do this area now. Yeah, I'm quite happy about it. Oh, I don't know what to do next. There's so much to fucking do. Keep going with the car park. Yeah, let's get this shit out of here. These bin bags will eventually go in bins, I promise. Right. Let's carry on doing the car park area then. Get that done out of the way. Oh, my fucking voice, man. Right. So we'll continue doing this little bit here. That also doesn't match up, but I have ideas. So just keep going with it, I guess. These are big jobs. Both of them have been big jobs, the prison and this. Like I said earlier, you think it's going to be so easy because sort of like, well, what have I got to do for a prison? A bunch of cells and this and that and the other, and that'll be easy. Just do it and leave it. But there's a lot that goes into it. You find that when you come on it, but that is, a lot of people moan about House Flipper. Me included, I'm in that group as well. But I find it, the fact that, there might be a few items that we need that we don't have. But what I find mostly good about it is if you can think it, you can pretty much build it. I mean, what other video game can you think of where you can literally build a fucking strip club, And sure, there may be the odd one or two out there, but I don't know. Pam, a question for you. Do you have any idea yet when the new, when the revamped House Flipper's coming out for console? The House Flipper one with all the DLCs and stuff. What's coming to PS5? Any idea when that's coming out? Because I keep looking and try to keep an eye on it because I am toying with the idea about getting it. If I say it before Christmas, maybe seeing if I can do that. And I got used to them. No, not yet. Okay, cool. That's just sort of like, I've got to learn the controls to it again. But, I just hope in that they've actually fixed the crashing issues that we faced, especially with the Pets DLC. That was a bit of a pain in the ass. I know Pets are going to be coming to Flipper 2. And I just hope we don't face what we did before with Flipper 1, where it was the Pets DLC that kept making it crash. So let's just hope it all works out good this time. Do you want to put some fucking of this over here as well? This is taking longer than I fucking expected. I'm literally going to go for about another 5 minutes. I'm keeping it to about an hour tonight, as I was later because of I'm a Celebrity. I can't. I'm glad. I'm really happy I'm watching the show, but in a way, I can't wait till it's over already because then I can get back to regular fucking streaming times. But hey, there you go. That is the world we live in. So we're nearly finished up this car park. Well, the asphalt part of it anyway. Okay. Right. Lovely. And then run it up here. There you go. I should have made that a YouTube short, shouldn't I? Man lays fucking asphalt down on House Flipper 2. Right. Let's get rid of this. Knowing me, I'm gonna fucking see I've missed somewhere. Right. We'll get rid of this. The paint can go, that can go, that can go. So yeah, I might put a few more pictures in there. I might just quickly take care of that black. Okay. Should I do that in black tile? At least I have more control over it, right? They've got a nice black tile here. Let me get a couple of them and see how it works out. It's definitely darker, which I like. And I suppose we could make that smaller, or I could just do that and run it straight along. Very fucking gingerly, but... That actually looks all right. That's more darker. It gives it more of an accent, that. You could run that under there, but I'm not going to. I'll fix that with paint, I think. No, I don't want to paint the fucking car park. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Right. So I'm literally going to take it to there. Just to give that a bit of an accent there. And we could do some tile there underneath there as well. Or maybe a bit of white under there or something. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get some white and do it. We nearly ended anyway to now. So, you know, trying to keep these streams, like I said, 45 minutes to an hour because of I'm a Celebrity. So, you know, see what we can do. Thankfully, it does end earlier some nights. So if I decide them nights to stream, then, you know, they'll be earlier. But keep your notifications on, make sure they're on, and then you'll know when I'm live. There we go. Right. Well, from me and Creamies, I'm going to call it for tonight. That has been about an hour's worth of House Flipper. You've seen me work on my prison, and you've also seen me work on this club as well. Thank you for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm going to go and get a drink now and then I'm going to fucking bed. But yes, I do appreciate you guys watching. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for coming in and, you know, being part of it, you know. Well, Pam says thanks for streaming. And she also said that her notification's on and doesn't work. Well, I don't know how to fix it. Maybe turn it off, turn it on again. I don't know. But in any event, thank you all for coming in and watching. I do appreciate it. If you're watching it later, don't forget to leave a... I'm not going to be one of them guys. Leave a like and stuff. If you want to, you can. If you don't, you don't. I don't really care. But yeah, thank you for coming in and watching. I do appreciate it. I'll be back again at some point. Don't know when it is. Maybe not this week. I don't know. Could be a weekend. Who knows? Bye, Pam. So yeah, keep notifications on and you'll know when I'm live. Massive shout outs go to Pam for her channel because she is an incredible house flipper. She is the queen of the flipper. And I'll tell you, if she built something like this, then it would be, you know, a hell of a lot more intricate than what I've done here. What I've done compared to Pam's stuff is real basic stuff. She really is good, you know, and gets everything looking absolutely amazing. And she's a wonderful person as well. So please go subscribe to Pam's Game TV 2000 right here on YouTube. You will not regret it because she's simply awesome. So is my brother from another mother, Mr. Boston Tea Party. If you like to see House Flipper, firefighting simulators, car mechanic simulator, Disney Dreamlight Valley, anything you can think of, Boston Tea Party got it over there on his channel. Go and subscribe to my brother and, you know, show some love over there too. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me tonight. Thank you guys for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm out of here. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Stay warm, especially in this fucking weather. Stay warm, stay safe, and thanks for watching. God bless you, each and every single one of you. Take care. Good night, people.